Hello and welcome to Reality Check. Our focus tonight on battleground Haryana, where the BJP government of Manohar Khattar is fighting for a second term. I use the term fight loosely because by all accounts, this election, as the one in Maharashtra, is being seen as a formality, a cakewalk for the BJP. This is all the more remarkable given that the track record of Mr. Khattar is far from spotless. The most striking weak spot appears to be job creation. Haryana, it appears, is one of the states hit hardest by a slowing economy. Latest data by the Centre for Monitoring the Indian Economy shows that Haryana ranks third in the states with the highest unemployment, with joblessness a whopping 20%, just behind Tripura and Delhi. Now, the CMIE data can be disregarded as originating from a private body, but the fact remains that unemployment numbers provided by Mr. Khattar's own government are deeply contradictory. A May 2018 reply to an RTI disclosed an unemployment figure of 11 lakhs, and this was only in 13 of 22 of Haryana's districts, by the way. In November 2018, though, the Haryana Economic Survey said there were 7.7 lakhs jobless. In December 2018, that figure had been changed by the state government to 6.2 lakhs. And on the campaign trail just this month, Chief Minister Khattar claimed only 80,000 people in Haryana are without jobs. So 11 lakh jobless to 80,000 jobless, you can take your pick. Even more confusing are the numbers pertaining to job creation. On the campaign trail, Mr. Khattar said that he had provided 72,000 jobs in his tenure. But the same RTI to which we had alluded earlier disclosed that only 604 jobs had been provided between 2014 and 18 to all those who'd registered in an unemployment exchange. So what's the ground reality of unemployment in Haryana and what is its political impact? Shruti Menon travelled to the industrial belt on the outskirts of Delhi to find out, starting with Manesar in Haryana, the heart of the auto crisis.
काम करते हैं
आर्ट सेक्टर में
कंपनी
ग्रोथ इंजन हीरो होंडा के सॉकर बनते हैं आगे के। अभी भी कंपनी की कोई प्रोडक्शन है नहीं, बहुत काम लूज हो रहा है क्योंकि बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है। 1 साल हो गया है, 20 दिन चलती है, 25 दिन चलती है, फिर बंद है। लेकिन ये है कि देश के बारे में प्रशासन ने जो किया है, मोदी साहब जो कर रहे हैं सही है, देश के विकास को हो रहा है। लेकिन अंदर की मतलब वर्कर कितने बेरोजगार हो जाते जा रहे हैं, इनका इनकम स्थिति जो है, अर्थव्यवस्था बहुत बेकार हो जाती जा रही है।
किसकी तरफ समर्थन गया था? बीजेपी की।
अभी तो बीजेपी समर्थन हमारी तरफ होगा। विकास की मुद्दे पर वोटिंग करती चाहे जो, और राजनीति तो सब लोग करते हैं, लेकिन यह है कि देश का विकास हो, हमारी सेफ्टी हो, सुरक्षा हो, साधन वहाँ बॉर्डर पे करो, वो करो, सब सही। लेकिन अंदर की अर्थव्यवस्था में अभी एक बेरोजगारी होती जा रही है। हम तो भूखे मरेंगे तो फिर तो हम तो कुछ न कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा।
तो बॉर्डर पे वो जो कर रहे हैं उसके हिसाब से वोटिंग करनी चाहिए कि बेरोजगारी के हिसाब से?
बेरोजगारी को दोनों तो देखना है। हम अपने पेट के लिए देखेंगे, आगे में सब परेशान हो रहे हैं, सबको तो देखना है, लेकिन हम अपने निजी स्वार्थ नहीं हो सकता है ना।
जैसा मजदूरी मिले सर जी, वैसा हम मजदूरी करते हैं।
और कितना मिल जाता है आपको दिन में?
वही 400 रुपये देते हैं।
400 दिन में 400,
8 घंटा का।
आप लोग का फिर घर में कैसा? आपके घर में और भी लोग हैं?
एक टाइम की रोटी है, एक टाइम की नहीं है। हमारे भैया काम करते हैं, वो भी अपनी मजदूरी करते हैं, लेकिन बच्चे वो भी अपने पाल रहे हैं। हम हैं मलंग आदमी, हमारी कोई शादीशुदा नहीं हम, लेकिन हमारा खाली पेट है, हमारा नहीं भर रहा, तो भैया अपने बच्चों को कैसे पालेगा?
अच्छा, तो अभी
एक जवाब दिया था, बोल मैं सबको बराबर कर दूंगा, बराबर नहीं कर सकता।
वोट किसको देने वाले?
वोट तो सोचेंगे जी, क्या हमें देख लिया, फैसला कहाँ हुआ हमारा?
किसको पहले किसको दिया?
हमने मोदी को दिया।
आपको इतनी शिकायतें हैं, आपने कहा गरीबों को देखने कोई नहीं आ रहा है, लेकिन फिर भी आप बीजेपी को?
मैं रोड से उठ के आ रहा हूँ।
इंद्रजीत कने कदे कोई बोल मारो घाणो इमरजेंसी काम पड़ जाए तो वो निकाल दे हमारा हल्का को, उसके पास पहुंच सका।
मोदी ने तो अब ज्यादा घमछान कर दिया,
बंद कर दिया, बिजली का बोर नहीं होगा।
लेकिन आप तो कह रहे हैं फिर भी उन्हीं को वोट
देंगे, अच्छे भी काम किए हैं उनने।
We are now here in Jhajjar, which is also a district affected by the layoffs in the auto sector. Many people from here used to go to Manesar to work in the auto companies over there, but now have been laid off. Now here, as we know, Jhajjar is a Congress bastion. For the last 3 terms, Jhajjar has been voting for the Congress, but this time we came across many people who were unemployed but said that they would vote for the BJP, and here's why.
हाथ खड़े करके बता सकते हैं कि आप में से कितने लोग रोजगार ढूंढ रहे हैं इस टाइम पे? आप सबके पास रोजगार है? एक बार मतलब हाथ खड़े करके दिखा दीजिए कि कौन अभी रोजगार ढूंढ रहा है।
रोजगार से वो बैठा है, वो बैठा है, वो नीचे।
क्या नाम है आपका?
राजू मैम।
क्या करते हैं आप?
कुछ नहीं मैम, बेरोजगार है बिल्कुल, कहीं जॉबलेस है बिल्कुल ही।
क्या आपने पढ़ाई क्या की है?
पढ़ाई में MBA तक की है मैंने।
किसकी सरकार को लाना चाहते हैं?
नहीं वैसे तो मैम मोदी की सरकार आएगी, यहाँ तो जहाँ तक होगा मोदी की सरकार आएगी।
लेकिन तो मुद्दा क्या है फिर आपकी वोटिंग के पीछे? बेरोजगारी है, अर्थव्यवस्था है?
नहीं बेरोजगारी सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा है मैम यहाँ पे, इससे बड़ा मुद्दा तो कोई है ही नहीं मैम यहाँ पे।
तो अगर इसकी बेरोजगारी को लेके आपको शिकायत है सरकार से, फिर भी आप उनको वोट देंगे?
नहीं मैम, मेरे को है ना यहाँ की सरकार से वो नहीं है, मेरे को मोदी सरकार चाहिए बस।
ऐसा क्यों?
नहीं मैम, इन्होंने बहुत ज्यादा काम करा है, 370 आज तक कांग्रेस के टाइम से नहीं हटी थी, जो अब हट गई।
क्या करते हैं आप?
मैम कुछ नहीं, बिल्कुल खाली।
क्या पढ़ाई की है आपने?
मैम BA
की। और किसी तरह की आपने एग्जाम्स दिए हैं?
कोई एग्जाम
इसके लिए
SSC के भी दिए, ग्रुप D के भी दिए, लेकिन कुछ नहीं हुआ।
वोट करेंगे?
हाँ जी मैडम।
तो किसकी तरफ जाएगा?
कांग्रेस।
लेकिन ये जब आप वोट करेंगे तो किस मुद्दे के ऊपर आप कांग्रेस को वोट देंगे?
बेरोजगारी मैडम, इसने तो बिल्कुल कुछ डाउन ही कर दी उसके मुकाबले।
क्या करते हैं आप?
स्टडी करता हूँ अभी तो।
क्या स्टडी करते हैं?
ये सर गवर्नमेंट जॉब की तैयारी करता हूँ।
क्या अभी आप वोट देने जाएंगे तो किस मुद्दे पे आप किसको वोट देने जाएंगे?
कांग्रेस को ही देंगे अपनी। हमें दिखता है कुछ वहाँ हो जाएगा, क्योंकि पिछली सरकार ने भी किया था। अभी इतनी बेरोजगारी नहीं थी जितनी सरकार में आ चुकी है।
और बाकी कुछ लोगों का कहना है देश की सुरक्षा भी एक मुद्दा है और उसके ऊपर वो बीजेपी को वोट।
हाँ,
उसके बारे में आपका क्या?
वो बात बिल्कुल ठीक है। आर्मी इतनी मजबूत हो चुकी है आज के टाइम हमारी, वो उसकी तरफ हम
वो भी सही है आप कह रहे हो।
अब वो एक फर्स्ट क्लास है वो तो एकदम, लेकिन फिर उसके साथ साथ ये भी तो होना चाहिए ना कि रोजगार भी होना चाहिए युवाओं के लिए, वो तो नहीं है ना।
All right, joining us tonight on the debate, we have with us Yogendra Yadav, National President, Swaraj India, which is contesting quite seriously in Haryana this time. Also here with us, Raj Singh Rana, who's of the Congress National Coordinator, AICC Intellectual Cell. Sanjeev Tiwari, political analyst, supports the BJP. And Aarti Jarat, senior journalist, is here with us. So, Aarti, once again, this is the new phenomenon of Indian politics, where on one hand you say I'm jobless, I don't have a job, but I'm still going to vote the BJP back.
Well, I think your clip was very, very interesting actually, because it shows the, the kind of almost mesmerizing hold that Modi still has among people. And although, obviously they are in pain, rising unemployment, there's, rising prices and so on, but somehow they feel that, it doesn't matter.
Right.
The strong government, a government that, keeps the borders secure, all that. I mean, it's amazing that this is a local election, but national issues are still dominating at the top of the mind. Yes.
Yogendra, you have been travelling across Haryana, and you've also made the fact that the Khattar government's record on jobs is quite poor. We have also just reported the huge anomalies in their unemployment data. But on the other hand, Yogendra, you also have this phenomenon where it appears, at least, and this is just based on a very preliminary kind of survey we did, that people don't really seem to care.
Srinivasan, I heard those clippings very carefully, and I wouldn't say they are unrepresentative. There is some echo. Can you ask them to reduce that?
Yes, we'll do
my
that.
sense is, as of now, my sense is this, that there is a disconnect between politics and economics. So there are two conclusions we should not draw. Number one, the moment we encounter serious problem, the moment we encounter people saying, yes, unemployment is an issue, from that we cannot jump to the conclusion that therefore people will not vote for the ruling party. Conversely, if the ruling party gets good votes, we should not draw the conclusion that it must have done wonderful work. These are two things which are to be assessed independently. I'm not in the business of assessing election outcomes at this moment. So let me simply focus on what the government has done. Just to summarize, there are 5 major promises the government had made in its manifesto 2014, the BJP. One, they said the debt on the state is very high, they will reduce it. What we know is per capita debt today is more than twice of what it was in 2014.
Right.
They said Beti Bachao. The reality is that in Haryana, rapes are 1.5 times more than they were before. Kidnapping of girl is more than twice than it was in 2014. They talked about liquor. The liquor consumption has gone up by 1.5 times in the first 3 years of this government.
Okay.
They talked about unemployment. You have released the data. The fact is that Haryana is number 1 in unemployment today. It was number 7 3 years ago. And finally, about the farmers, they said they have purchased Dana Dana of the Kisan.
Okay.
The fact is that for the first 3 years, they purchased less than 1% when it comes to Bajra.
Right.
And in the last year, they've purchased 20%. So in real terms, the record is exceedingly poor. The only problem is, where is the alternative? The big parties don't provide alternative, and small parties like us don't have resources and voice.
Okay. I just want to play, before I come to you, Sanjeev Tiwari, because I'm sure you want to respond to this. I just want to play a clip of Amit Shah, Sanjeev Tiwari, because Amit Shah was in Haryana today, and he was in fact speaking on the question of jobs and the track record of the Khattar government on jobs. And this is effectively what he said about how this government, the Khattar government, has done a better job of job creation. Let's listen.
देश भर में हरियाणा नौकरियों के बाबत में बदनाम, नौकरियों का बाजार लगता है, जाति देखी जाती थी, कौन ज्यादा पैसा देता है वो देखा जाता था। बड़े बड़े नेता नौकरी देने में आज जेल में बैठकर बुढ़ापा काट रहे हैं, जेल में बैठ। मनोहर लाल खट्टर जी ने नौकरियों में से पूरी रिश्वतखोरी समाप्त कर कर जो बच्चे में ताकत है, जो बच्चा मेरिट्स में आगे है, एक भी पैसे का करप्शन करे बगैर उसके घर नौकरी और ट्रांसफर दोनों पहुंचाने का काम हरियाणा की मनोहर लाल खट्टर ने किया है।
So, Sanjeev Tiwari, here you have Amit Shah saying that Manohar Lal Khattar has done away with all kinds of corruption, ghuskhori, rishwatkhori when it comes to job creation. But the government's own data on job creation is completely confusing. As I mentioned, an RTI response said only 600 jobs had been created as of 2018. Mr. Khattar, on the other hand, says, I have created 72,000 jobs.
Mr. Srinivasan, I am really surprised to see that how only 600 jobs have been created. The issue is that in politics, the
this
perception.
Is a government of Haryana figure as a response to an RTI.
Let me complete now.
Yes.
In politics, perception matters, and I am really thankful to the Yogendra ji who is here with as the co-panelist. He is talking about Beti Bachao. What he means by the Beti Bachao? Beti Bachao means there were female foticides in which Haryana was on the top, and that has been lessened in last 5 years. That has been checked, and that is why even the ordinary Haryana farmers, they used to go to the Jharkhand and the other area like Odisha to purchase their
I am on jobs.
Yeah,
jobs.
As far as the jobs are concerned,
yes,
really the problems are there, but you just have heard your own report that the people they are happy with the job. And number
they're
two,
the important jobs. The funny thing is
the important
issue is that they're very unhappy with the jobs.
Yeah,
but
they are happy with the
BJP.
But
that's a paradox.
The issue is that the most important issue is that the jobs earlier at the time of the Congress government or before that, when the other chief minister who is now in jail, nowadays he is in jail because of the bribes in providing the jobs.
Yes.
The issue is that for every single job, even for the small jobs, the bribe tag was there, that 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakhs. And that is not there. That is not there, and that is why the perception matters in Haryana.
May or may not be there, but where are the jobs that you have created? That is what remains unclear. But the fact is, राज सिंह राणा जी कि ये सब तो ठीक है कि उन्होंने क्रिएट किया नहीं किया, बट आप तो लोग पब्लिक का आवाज तो आप सुन रहे हैं, ऑपोजिशन पूरी तरह से वहां खत्म है,
नहीं
तो
ऐसा
लोग
नहीं
बेरोजगार भी हैं लेकिन तब भी बीजेपी को वोट डाल रहे हैं।
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, अभी आप देखेंगे अभी लोगों के सामने अब तक कोई ऑप्शन था नहीं, अब कांग्रेस है एंड
कांग्रेस है,
बिल्कुल है और आपने सुना बिल्कुल है।
with all respect.
देखिए 90 सीटों में हमारे कैंडिडेट्स हैं, all are in a better position, and you see the jobs, that is a bulk of the year. I can say Amit Shah is saying इतना अच्छा किया, it is a bulk of the year. कोई बताएं आप, जैसे ये डाटा है 600 जॉब्स ओनली।
जॉब्स की डेटा तो है, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि कांग्रेस लड़ाई में कहाँ है? कांग्रेस आपस में लड़ रहे हैं, आपके लीडर्स आपस में, अभी लास्ट मिनट तक अशोक तंवर जी हुडा जी के खिलाफ आरोप लगा रहे थे, तो ऑपोजिशन तो एक तरह से सामने है।
लेट मी से Tawar is now history, he is no more in Congress, so I don't want to talk about him. The fact is,
you're saying there's still a chance that you may pull off.
Yes, we will pull and we will form the government.
You will form the government. You've gone to that extent. Aarti Meerut is
listen one thing.
Not able to contain.
No. That is not the position.
Now maintain a straight face, but it is difficult.
Now let's introduce something.
Ek second. Is there? I mean, politics can pull off a surprise. So let's not. We shouldn't be.
Of course. And one shouldn't prejudge an election before the election. Absolutely.
But the Congress's state of affairs doesn't inspire confidence.
No, not at all. In fact, just look at them. On this leadership question, they decided it just 5 or 7 days before the dates were announced.
Right.
When they appointed Huda as the leader of the opposition and they changed the party president in Haryana to Kumari Shelja. I mean, if they wanted to do this, they should have done this several months ago, so that these people, not at the last minute.
Okay.
And this Ashok Tanwar revolted and has now quit the party. So he's created a big dent in the image of unity, which is going to help, which is going to harm
Yogendra, it's quite remarkable in a sense, and I want to get your view on this, that Mr. Khattar's term was not free of controversy. It was highly unclear whether he would actually be making a comeback, but it appears, again, just based on public perception, that he is staging a comeback. How would you attribute this? Because as you pointed out, the track record doesn't seem to be very convincing. Is it simply a lack of opposition, or is it also because of this hawa, the momentum that the BJP still carries?
Srinivasan, as I said, I'm not in the business of trying to guess the election outcome anymore.
Of course.
My own sense, though, on the ground is that Congress is struggling to get into double digits right now. On Mr. Khattar's record, the real issue is this. It's a less than mediocre government. Not only did it not fulfill its main promises, when we had 3 major law and order crises, one in Hisar, the second in Rohtak, Jhajjar and all over Haryana, third in Panchkula, the government just withered away. I mean, Haryana has never seen a more nikambi government than this. And if that government finally is in a position to go and ask for votes, normally a government with a record like this would not be able to even stand in elections. If they are, I can see 2 or 3 reasons. One is, of course, the state of opposition. The fact that all major opposition parties are interested in fighting against each other, internal battles, rather than fighting the BJP. They have no agenda. And for whatever Mr. Amit Shah said, the first half of what he said about job creation job distribution during Congress and Lognal regime, he was absolutely right. There was a complete, nepotism and corruption of jobs during those times. So yes, that's responsible. There is that larger national hawa of the Lok Sabha which the BJP is building on. And let's not forget, there is the caste and communal mobilization as well in Haryana. BJP has very successfully exploited a certain anti-Jat sentiment, 35-1 as it is called in Haryana. All that is being utilized, and unfortunately that results in a situation where people have real issues, but they do not have anyone to express that. And as we say from Swaraj India, Nikammi Sarkar, Vipaksh Bekar. That's unfortunately the situation in Haryana.
Right. Sanjeev Tiwari, the fact is that, at the end of the day, yes, I'll come to that, Rana, I'll give you a chance, but the fact is that if you just heard the voices on the ground itself, that people are saying that the things that are really animating them or drawing them towards the BJP has nothing to do with Mr. Khattar's performance. They're talking of Article 370, Kashmir, national security, national interest.
And Modi.
And of course Modi. But how does that, what kind of a reflection of that is Mr. Khattar's own track record?
See,
if they're voting on Article 370.
Sri Srinivasan, Khattar is the part of the BJP, and the achievement of the BJP government, either it's at center or it's at what you call a state level. Both the achievements they will credit the go to the credit to the Khattar government. Number one. Number two, as far as the Khattar government is concerned, he was talking just about that what it is a Nikammi Sarkar. It's right, he is quite right, because he is in the opposition and he is contesting the elections. But at the same time, more or less the people of the Haryana, they are free of those Gundaras which was happened during the period of the Congress and the other political parties.
But what about all
number one, number two,
that we saw during the agitation? There was Jat agitation.
Yeah, 3 incidents.
There was the Baba Rampal agitation. There was the Dera Socha agitation. That was also Gundaism.
Srinivasan, it was handled by this government, Khattar government, in such a good manner.
Good manner?
Yeah, of course. The people.
My dear sir, the state
of course, you cannot use the forces, you cannot use the military against your own people. That is the rule of the law. It's not the dictatorial government. It's not. It's a democratically elected government. If the people of the state, they are coming out as the vertical, they are creating the law and order problem.
My gosh, that is not a very. There is a way to. One would not have cited that as an example.
It was dealt in a very delicate manner, in a very good manner, I would like to say, without losing a lot of life and the property.
Yes, but yes, if you want to.
You are talking about Deva. Your whole government is follower of Deva, and you sought even help in the both elections, and now you say we handled it. Yes, you just cooperated them to destroy the whole state, and now.
But the fact is, Yogendra, you wanted to also come in on this.
And in the law and order, the state
I just
is
wanted to remind my friend, I think
problem.
he's probably not from Haryana, and therefore he doesn't know the fact.
Okay, एक second, Rana sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, you have.
Yes, Yogendra. Yes.
Sir, I thought my friend is probably not from Haryana. He doesn't know what Rohtak, Jhajjar, all these places went through. I mean, the fact is that Superintendent of Police ran away from the district. Have you read Mr. Prakash Singh's report, which was commissioned by Haryana government on what happened in Haryana during the Jat agitation riots?
Yes.
The report was so severe. In fact, the Haryana government requested him not to give volume 2 of the report. It is such an indictment, and it was an official report, mind you.
Yes.
To say that it was handled well, sir, you are embarrassing yourself, or you probably have never been to Haryana.
You cannot punish your own people. You cannot kill the agitators because they are part and parcel of Haryana and India.
With the state.
But can I say something here?
And you say it was politically motivated agitation. You cannot run away with that.
That's
A particular political party of a particular
leaving that aside.
But I think you know what we're seeing in Haryana is really the ultimate Congressization of the BJP. Because the local leadership clearly doesn't matter. I mean, you had a person actually in that clip saying that we don't care about the local government. Humko Modi Sarkar chahiye.
Right.
So, you know, Modi overshadows, you know, everything. I mean, this was a party that at one point had these very strong local leaders. You remember in Shivraj Singh Chauhan, Vasundhara Raje, Narendra Modi himself in Gujarat. But today, they don't matter at all. The state unit, the party doesn't matter. There is only one man who dominates, and he's getting the votes for himself.
And
so this is what the Congress used to be
and
when they would vote for for Indira Gandhi and not the local leaders. You know.
And just to come back, Sajid, there is the point where we started about this kind of post-fact or post-truth situation when it comes to jobs, that we still don't know what the actual number of jobless is in Haryana. It's gone from 11 lakhs to 7 lakhs to 6 lakhs to 80,000 in the course of 1 year. And we'll still possibly have Mr. Khattar come back. So that's where we are.
That is the reality, and that is what the people of the Haryana they are talking about. That he will come back.
You
again.
want to say they are not wise?
Let's
Politically, they are not wise.
Well, I don't know about wise or unwise, but it certainly is something that for the Congress also needs to reflect that they could not cash in. If you're claiming it was such a poor performance, why couldn't they cash in on it? We'll have to leave it there.
Congress is going to form the government.
All right.
Though today,
okay, when that is, we don't know.
Some people are saying that we are happy with Modi, though he is Prime Minister.
Okay,
the
we'll have to leave it there.
For the Chief Minister of Haryana, not
That's
PM
true.
of India.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. But thank you all so much for joining us. That's Reality Check tonight.